Breaking news from Washington has just emerged, sending shockwaves across the nation. A newly passed bill, colloquially known as the Comeback Bill, could result in substantial payments directly deposited into the bank accounts of millions of Americans. Specifically, individuals receiving supplemental security income and Social Security disability insurance benefits may soon see a one-time payment of $3,200. This is not merely an internet rumor, but a significant legislative development stemming from recent discussions on Capitol Hill. Lawmakers from both major political parties have rallied behind this financial relief package, which ties into broader economic recovery efforts. For those relying on Social Security, this represents one of the most substantial updates in recent memory. Reports indicate that the proposal advanced with unexpected speed, moving from committee debates to passage in both chambers of Congress, now poised for immediate implementation. The core objective of the bill is to provide direct relief to seniors, disabled Americans, and others on fixed incomes who have been disproportionately affected by inflation and rising living costs. So, what exactly does this comeback bill entail? Why has it been given that name? And crucially, when can beneficiaries expect to receive funds? This is not just a political maneuver. It is being characterized as a restoration package designed to rebuild economic confidence. It includes a one-time payment of up to $3,200 per person, with early drafts suggesting that SSI and SSDI recipients could be among the first to benefit. Imagine checking your direct deposit in the coming weeks and discovering a $3,200 boost automatically added to your account, with no application or forms required. This relief would be distributed directly by the Social Security Administration and the United States Treasury. However, amid the excitement, it is essential to navigate the misinformation circulating online. Therefore, let's delve into the specifics of what is happening, who qualifies, and the anticipated timeline for these payments. In the next few minutes, you will gain a clear understanding of what the Comeback Bill means for you, your benefits, and your financial future. Stay tuned, as these subsequent details may surprise you. Here's the reality behind the headlines. The Comeback Bill is part of a larger initiative termed America's Financial Restoration Plan. This push gained momentum when advisors began drafting a proposal to counteract inflation and bolster support among working-class Americans, seniors, and veterans. After weeks of negotiation, the proposal found unexpected traction on Capitol Hill, passing with overwhelming bipartisan support. Notably, this is not a symbolic gesture, but a measure crafted to inject real money swiftly into the hands of citizens. According to insiders at the Treasury, the $3,200 figure is not arbitrary. It is modeled after pandemic-era relief payments that many Americans depended on several years ago. So, why now? The answer lies in the ongoing economic uncertainty. Prices remain high, grocery costs continue to climb, and millions on fixed income struggle to keep pace. Although official inflation metrics have slightly declined, many households have not felt relief due to persistently rising energy bills, rent, and prescription drug costs. Washington is aware of this reality, as are voters, and this bill is a direct response. Several lawmakers advocated for prioritizing this relief before the end of the year, particularly with the holiday season approaching. They argued that individuals on SSI, SSDI, and other federal assistance programs deserve immediate help without further delays or bureaucratic hurdles. Sources indicate that this effort is framed as a comeback for forgotten Americans, part of a strategy to rebuild the economy from the ground up by focusing on seniors, disabled citizens, and veterans, those who have borne the brunt of escalating costs for too long. Notably, support transcended partisan lines, with moderate Democrats joining Republicans to advance the bill, asserting that relief should not be contingent on political affiliation. This rare consensus contributed to the bill's rapid progression. Examining the fine print, reports show that the Comeback Bill allocates nearly $280 billion for direct payments, with an additional $40 billion to strengthen Social Security operations and further funding to alleviate backlogs at the Social Security Administration and the Department of Veterans Affairs. In short, this is not merely a one-time check. It signals that Washington is finally acknowledging the unbearable cost of living that millions of Americans have endured for months. In a late-night press briefing, the Treasury Secretary confirmed that payments will be processed and prioritized for citizens already within the federal benefit system. This means that if you receive SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, your information is already in the database, placing you among the first in line once the rollout begins. However, there is a catch. The bill must undergo a brief administrative window before funds start flowing. The Treasury and Social Security Administration must coordinate payment systems, verify active accounts, and confirm eligibility. Consequently, officials indicate that the first wave could commence within weeks, not months. This move holds immediate significance, as many analysts believe it could stabilize consumer confidence heading into next year. Extra cash in people's hands translates to increased spending power, stimulating economic activity. Thus, this is a short-term boost with potential long-term political ramifications. To be clear, this is not a handout, but a calculated effort to jumpstart the economy from the bottom up. For millions of Americans living paycheck to paycheck, this $3,200 payment could mark a turning point. Now, let's address the pressing questions on everyone's mind. Who exactly qualifies, and how will the payment process work? The rollout will not be uniform for everyone. There is a specific order, and understanding that order is crucial. Let's break it down. Who gets the $3,200 and how is it paid out? Based on released information, the first round of payments will go directly to individuals receiving SSI and SSDI benefits. If you currently receive monthly payments from the Social Security Administration, you are already in the system and will not need to apply or complete any forms. The Treasury will utilize the direct deposit information already on file. This is key. If your information is current, your payment will arrive automatically. Officials have outlined a priority order as follows. First, SSI and SSDI beneficiaries. Second, Veterans Affairs recipients. Third, low-income seniors and certain taxpayers earning under $75,000 annually. Listen carefully. The reason SSI and SSDI recipients are at the front of the line is that their records are directly managed by the Social Security Administration, enabling fast, electronic, and secure payments. Regarding timing, here is what we know so far. The Treasury and Social Security Administration are expected to begin processing once the coordination period concludes. Some sources point to late November or early December as the target window for the first deposits to appear. Yes, this means it could happen before the holidays. Payments will roll out in phases, likely following the same schedule as regular benefits. For instance, if you receive your SSI on the first of each month, your bonus payment might arrive then too. SSDI recipients might see it based on their birth date, akin to their usual deposit cycle. But temper your excitement. Not everyone will receive their payment immediately. There will be verification steps, especially for those who have recently changed banking information or have pending address updates. Hence, officials urge everyone to check their Social Security Administration account and ensure all details are up to date. If your account information is correct and active, you need not lift a finger. The $3,200 will be deposited automatically, just like your regular payment. However, if you still receive paper checks, the process may take longer. Regarding eligibility based on the draft outline, here is the general breakdown. All SSI recipients, regardless of age or marital status, Social Security disability insurance beneficiaries with active status as of October of this year, veterans receiving VA disability or pension benefits, low-income retirees whose income falls below the federal threshold, and certain taxpayers who earned less than $75,000 last year and are not claimed as dependents. If you receive both SSI and SSDI, you will not get double payments. The amount will be consolidated into one $3,200 deposit. Importantly, this payment is not taxable income. It is classified as a relief payment, meaning it will not affect your regular benefits, Medicaid, or food assistance eligibility. This distinction is vital. So, what does this mean in practical terms? If you are struggling to cover bills, this could help you catch up. If you have deferred medical expenses, this could provide breathing room. And if you are worried about holiday spending or winter heating costs, this relief could arrive just in time. Now, there is a critical warning. Scams are already emerging. Fraudsters pretending to be from the Social Security Administration, may call or email about early access or processing fees. Let me be clear, these are fake. No government agency will ever ask for money or personal details to release your payment. If you receive such a call, hang up immediately. Go directly to the official Social Security Administration website or call the official helpline. Protect your information. You might wonder what happens next. How can you ensure your payment is not delayed, lost, or flagged in the system? That is what we will cover now, as these next steps could determine whether you receive your money on time or wait months for it. Let's go over exactly what you should do right now to prepare. Here's what you need to do to ensure you do not miss a single dollar from the $3,200 comeback payment. Step 1. Log into your My Social Security account on the Social Security Administration website. Check your payment details, direct deposit information, and mailing address. If anything has changed, such as a closed bank account, a move, or a different account number, update it immediately. This is the primary reason payments get delayed or returned. Step 2. Look out for official updates only from the Social Security Administration and Treasury websites. Ignore social media posts, fake videos, or text messages claiming to offer early access or pre-registration. Genuine information will only come from government websites and verified press releases. Step 3. Mark your calendar. If everything proceeds according to schedule, the first payments could start hitting SSI and SSDI accounts as early as the last week of November. With the full rollout continuing through mid-December, this means some people might see the funds right before the holidays, offering a much-needed boost for those on fixed incomes. Step 4. Tell your friends and family who rely on benefits. Many may not hear about this until it is too late. They might ignore official emails or assume it is fake. Share what you know, help them stay informed, and ensure no one is left out. Now listen, if you are concerned about qualification, here is good news. If you already receive SSI or SSDI, you are automatically in the system. You do not need to apply, call anyone, or sign any forms. Just make sure your information is correct. Remember, these payments are automatic, tax-free, and separate from your regular benefits. You will still receive your usual Social Security or disability check on time, plus the comeback payment when it is processed. Now, here is what is truly important. Stay calm and stay alert. Major announcements like this always bring confusion, misinformation, and scams. That is why you should stick with trusted sources. The Social Security Administration, the United States Treasury, and verified news outlets. If you are ever unsure, call the official Social Security Administration helpline directly. That is the only number you should trust. Now consider what this means. For so many Americans who have struggled to make it through the month, people choosing between groceries and prescriptions, heating and rent, this payment could be a lifeline. It is more than just a number on a check. It is a bit of breathing room. It is hope. It is the government finally saying, "We see you and we are helping." So keep your eyes open, stay informed, and check your accounts carefully in the coming weeks. The moment those payments begin, you will want to be ready. And remember, tracking every update as it unfolds is crucial. The instant official payment dates are released, you should seek them out from authoritative sources. Stay strong, stay informed, and do not lose hope. The journey toward financial relief is often fraught with uncertainty, but this legislative action represents a concrete step toward alleviating the burdens faced by countless households. As the administrative machinery gears up, patience and vigilance will be your allies. The broader implications of this bill extend beyond immediate cash infusions. It may set a precedent for future responses to economic distress, emphasizing direct aid over complex bureaucratic programs. In the weeks ahead, as news develops, keep a close watch on reputable outlets for clarifications on eligibility nuances, such as those affecting individuals with recent changes in marital status or dependents. Additionally, consider how this payment might intersect with other forms of assistance you receive, ensuring you maximize its benefit without inadvertently disrupting your existing support structures. Ultimately, this moment underscores the power of collective advocacy and the importance of holding institutions accountable to the needs of the most vulnerable. Let this be a reminder that in times of crisis, solidarity and informed action can pave the way for meaningful change. So, as you await further details, take comfort in knowing that help is on the horizon, and with careful preparation, you can secure the relief you deserve.